I'm feeling this devotion, touching your emotion. I can see the love run right out of you. Moments like these are golden, never felt so open. Even if I'm dreaming with you. So breathe my air and kiss me there. 'Cause I'm a little cold, but I'll warm up with you. Heart up my chest when you put it there. Yeah, I'm a little cold, but I've warmed up with you. Ooh, ooh, I don't care too much. Valentine's. I just need your skin next to mine. I'm feeling this devotion, touching your emotion. I can see the love run right out of you. Moments like these are golden, never felt so open. Even if I'm dreaming with you. So breathe my air and kiss me there. 'Cause I'm a little cold, but I'll warm up with you. Heart up my chest when you put it there. Yeah, I'm a little cold, but I'll warm up with you. Ooh, oh, yeah.
Is that a joint? Reagan Connect, a critical support from 2 years ago, in a falling wedge, monthly, weekly sticks pointing up. Lower levels of negative Momo. One-time Reagan.
Kevin, man, thanks so much for the 420. Is that a joint contribution? Much love. He was first. Thank you, dude. Welcome, traders. Yeah, we'll look at Regen. Okay, pharmaceutical company. Then we've looked at it multiple times, right? I think I have it on my watch list. But thank you, dude. Welcome to episode 700 of the show. You could be doing anything, and you're here, and I really appreciate it. It's great, man. It's really an honor to be able to have streamed 700 episodes under my brand, just Mitch Ray TA, right? Did many more streams before that, but it's just not the same. It was under different people's brands. All right, so I want to say thank you all for just being here and continuing to show up throughout every single episode. It's emotional, man, but it feels good, okay? Feels real good. Oh, wait. So, just looking at Bitcoin like we do every single day, and all it's done so far is rallied to try to break the 200-day moving average and failed miserably back to near open price from yesterday. No changes. You're down $10 on the day. Wow, a lot of action. Thanks, Bitcoin. Really appreciate the action, man. Okay, but you know, to be expected after a huge impulse down. I think you're just churning right now. You are back testing. You're back testing old support as resistance, and you're also back testing the 200 moving average as resistance, which is not really bullish price action. The way it correlates to these lines, it's not good. Okay, we know the measured move of this pattern's way down, like fives, the deep retraces, but at that point, it'd be very bad. Okay. Holy crap. Just kind of feeling out of it today a little bit. I don't know why. Just crazy stuff going on around the world, the Mitch Ray world. So just trying to figure it out. Okay. Martin, you're watching from the beach in Hawaii. Does it have good internet out there? Is there good LTE or whatever you're doing? Thank you, man. Thank you for loving the show. Thank you for watching. Oh my God, music's loud. Jeez. So crazy. And that should be okay, but probably still might be a little loud. Anyway, this is one look, the triangle look, the breakout look. And then you have, of course, the established downtrend that we've had plotted literally for a long time, and it looks beautiful. We've been contained within the parameters of this pattern for over 80 days. It's now the first of the month. And again, hey, not being able to hold above this, that next target is really down. I mean, where you've already hit 7,700, that June 5th, 2018 area. That's what you bounced off of for now. So there is no, on the daily, there is no pattern development. Okay, 4 hour might have something. Right, you might have a descending broadening wedge that you broke. But, you know, I mean, 84.72, what is that? Look left, overhead resistance back from May 14th, May 19th, 2019. That is why we haven't broken yet, because of that. If you broke this, you would have a pretty easy ride up to 8,800. Seriously, I mean, breaking 83.50, there's nothing left. 8,800. So you can't. You're not breaking it right now. That's confluent also with the daily support resistance, historical horizontal line resistance. Okay. So that's it, man. All right. So just saying, if we were to commonly retrace, if this wasn't to fail at the 84.72 area, the 23% retrace from your previous high to low, it was just a flag or something and run again, we're looking for targets between 89.41 and 9,700 in this downtrend. You were below the 50 moving average. I think you're above the 20. Let's make sure we got it way below 200 bad. I think you just couldn't break the 50 yet.
Thanks, man, for the consistency.
AJ Productions, man. Thanks for the $6.90. 690 pennies. Super sexual. Verge Connect. Get it? Because Pornhub. You get it. Haha. It's a meme every time someone tips that. Thank you, dude. All right. So maybe because of the divergence on the RSI on the 4-hour, that is why you broke to the upside. I mean, I guess the good news is, even though it could just dump again, because you just look to the overhead resistance, I mean, you are not making divergence. You're making a higher high than your previous high with higher levels of positive Momo, but again, barely, and not much follow through price action at all. No volume, and again, below the 50 moving average, you got to break that and maybe back test, and then you got to get a 20 bullish crossover of your 50. Your yellow line has to cross over the 50. Then you got to start using the 20-50 as support, not resistance. Okay. Gross. Hello? What's it doing? We got rid of it. So, I mean, like, again, dude, you got to think about it like this. If I live stream and 24 hours go by pretty much since today's stream, and Bitcoin's moved $11 since the previous close, what do you want, man? Okay, what do you even want of some analysis on Bitcoin where there's just been no movement? All right. Okay, so someone was talking about the Bitstamp chart, the way back. Talking about like the weekly or something. They're like, hey, could you plot that? You know, the way we had it initially was 1 and 2 here. Here, yep. And 3. I mean, that's the way we had it plotted before any of this stuff, before we fell out even. And yeah, you're holding the 200-week moving average. You know, in the history of Bitcoin, since it was created and plotted, you've never fallen below the 200-week moving average. But it's interesting that here you are, you know, outside of the equidistant channel, and you've just run up to back test it, and all you've done is failed. That's all you did. You failed. So I mean, that's like, of course, it could just keep on rallying to the upside, I guess. But historically, that's not a good thing, I don't think. And we've already talked about the stuff that goes on that's going on the weekly RSI. I just got lower highs now, man. That's okay. As long as you stay above the 200-week moving average, you'll be all right. But I mean, you just might be at much lower prices. And we've already discussed scenarios on how we might get there. But I'm telling you, man, like 7,500 to 5,800, falling below that, extremely bad, like really bad. So. Okay, but I think the trend's pretty much over. You know, the bull trend's over if you break below 73 to 7,200. Okay. So I just wanted to bring that up because I know someone was asking about it last night or yesterday. So why not? Okay. What's up, MK, dude? So I guess we can just go to the quad. I mean, not the quad screen. The larger altcoins, whatever you want to say, man. Okay. I mean, it's like you broke out on an uptrend you were in. You retraced 38% of the way from high to low. I mean, this is your log scale weekly zoomed out chart. Okay. It goes back to 2016 here. Where is my stuff? Crap, did I get rid of everything? I think I did, man. Oh boy. I guess what we could do now, in log scale, you know, this clean chart, maybe try to plot some trend lines, some new trend lines, and see what we could come up with, you know. Right from the top. I don't think I've ever plotted it like this. It's pretty nice because of the heartline rejections you've seen twice. And look at the support. Ooh, not bad. A little bit of heartline right there. So interesting downsloping channel. I mean, I guess we could make it equidistant, right? Certainly could on Ethereum. So from your low point to high point, 50%, nearly 61.8% retrace. You know, we had the wedge here, And guess what, dude? The wedge, it played out and it's now dumped. And so what's the point of having the wedge drawn anymore? It doesn't really do anything for us, right? So just trying to make sense of what's happening, and we're looking at a trend, a downtrend going on, and you're in the lower half of it, not the upper half. Okay, in order to maybe get a Momo shift, you know, it'd probably be up at the $220 area, depending on when you get there, if you ever were to get there. Okay. Crypto Don Juan, thanks, man. Thank you for watching. Thanks for all the support, dude. So, yeah, I mean, like, you know, you hit your climax, you dumped, you know, you've rallied, you've made your common retrace levels, now you're selling off again. That's about it. Eventually, I mean, you break below 142. I mean, really, I think that the overall trend is in jeopardy if you break below 145. It's 145, then 123, then 99, then 80 or whatever, $80. Okay, so yeah, dude. Okay, Litecoin. Still got my Litecoin. Okay, great. So same situation where you had this crazy downtrend. You finally broke out. You recovered. You hit a really nice retrace from your high to low common retrace, and now you're selling off, and you're just hitting the bottom. You hit the bottom of the little wedge or channel, and now you're trying to break to the upside a little bit, but it's just not really going anywhere. You're at critical overhead resistance. We're talking D-Day resistance from November 6th, 7th, 2018. That is the day. That was D-Day. That was when everything crashed, capitulated in a way. So that's your log scale look, nearing 618. I mean, it's like, you know, 50% retrace you're at right now. So, you know, it was just like this impulse down. Okay, and you know, this is linear now, not log, and it's like you had this beautiful downtrend, and now look, you know, you had the false breakout and dumped. And when you dumped, you formed this little small pattern. It looks like to me a little wedge of some sort. You broke out of it, but you're really struggling here. I mean, to get any higher, and go figure why, right? Because Bitcoin. But you know, there was some definite RSI divergence that was occurring that helped lead you to believe there might be a small break to the upside. And now you're outside of the pattern, but I mean, without touching the channel, you're regarding it as a resistance right now. You have not really broken it. You failed multiple times. Okay. High on price, slightly higher high on price, slightly lower levels of a positive Momo. We know what that means. Just class A bearish divergence. What a joke, dude. Pathetic. How pathetic. I mean, that's just so bad. When you have this kind of dump, you develop bullish divergence, you break to the upside, and then you make a slightly higher high in your previous high, just barely breaking out, and you show bearish divergence. That's just pathetic. Just very little demand. Bad, dude. Okay, that's just not what you're looking for from an asset, especially if you're trying to long it, man. So remember, I know this you know, whatever, it's not even like, dude, I seldom ever promote, okay, but if it's the first of the month, I'm gonna promote the Patreon, because there is extreme amounts of value in the Patreon with education. And I've been starting to do like stock trade setups, because just this market, dude, is just, for a swing trader, this market's not very good, man. There's just very little opportunity, especially as of late, and it's an illiquid market, least efficient. There's just so many opportunities in the stock market, and I've been starting to post those more for patrons. And again, though, it doesn't even matter about the trade setups. Like, the education is so rich. I mean, there's just countless hours of sources that you can learn. You know, just like about what I do. If you want to learn more about how I draw equidistant channels, how I look for trends to reverse. I mean, if you're looking to learn about divergence, anything that comes with swing trading, the Patreon's for you. Okay, so first of the month means like, it's like, this is when the, this is the best day to do it, because Patreon like bills on the first of the month, so you get the most amount of value if you join today versus any other day of the month. Okay, so that's why I'm saying it. But again, I very seldom push that, and you know that if you watch me. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the daily on XRP. I'm just looking on the 4 hour. So I mean, what is there to really talk about with XRP besides it's made its lowest low of the entire year? I mean, we're talking it recently just made its lowest low in nearly 2 years. So when you're like just recently making your lowest low of the year, it's not necessarily a bullish trend at all. Okay, and so you're just trying to get back. Look, you fell to the lowest low and now you're rallying. Like you bullishly engulfed yesterday, you were up like 7-8%, and then and then now you're back testing that old resistance as support, trying to hold. Probably won't. It's XRP, dude. It's nothing special. Maybe the fundamentals, maybe the Garlinghouse. I don't even know if this asset has anything to do with Garlinghouse or Schwartz and what they're doing, because the price action does not correlate at all. At all, dude. Think about it. This asset, when they weren't doing anything, before all these projects, before all these partnerships, you were at the same price you were at in May of 2017. You can't tell me what they're doing is indicative of this price. I mean, so what are you waiting for? I mean, just the opportunity cost. Imagine buying an asset in May of 2017 and it being at the exact same price as it is in now October of 2019. What a joke. Terrible investment. It's not an investment, dude. Sorry. Oh, Ripple's rebranding? What does that even mean? Are they? Jeez. All right, so I need to look at...
Is that a joint?
Oh, boy.
Can you please take a look at hot/USDT, please, man? Everyone join the Patreon for the beginning of the month. So legit. Keep up the good time, my Yankee friend. Smile.
Anon, thank you so much for the 420, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, we'll look at Hot, the US. Let's look at Regen first, okay? I mean, a bull flag on XRP? Dude, I don't know. No, I don't know if you could call it a bull flag, dude, at all. It looks like it failed to break above the 200 moving average like trash, and it's now barely holding on to a support from September and, yeah, support resistance. So, I don't know what to tell you, dudes. No, it does not look like a bull flag. All right. Looks almost like a Bart Simpson, and you nearly squared up on the sell-off. But you went to 24.607 cents, man. This is awful. What you do, man? Like how your price correlates to the 200 moving average. It's just so bad. All right, it's just really bad. Like how often do you stay above the 200 moving average? You never get any kind of long sustained uptrends besides way back before 2017, and whatever. But yeah, there was divergence, just like there was on many other assets, just like XRP. So yeah, divergence. You pop to the upside, probably harder than others, but whatever, man. Regeneron, that's what it was. Oh yes. Regeneron, man. Hello? Critical support from 2 years ago in a falling wedge, monthly, weekly. While pointing up lower levels, negative Momo. One time. Regen. Yeah, we analyzed this and it's ready, man. This is I mean, it seems ready, right? It's like we need a 113% retrace for a shark, okay? And you're not quite there yet. 113% retrace is right here at $265. So, yeah, you're in a falling wedge though. I get it, and that's closer to a 1618 fib extension as well. So. Yeah, but a critical support from 2 years ago. Nay, I'd say you broke that. You've broken that support, Kevin, man. But look left, back from 2014. I guess there's just some support here, right? You're trying to hold on, but geez, man, I just don't. Yeah, look left. You know, that's like there's May of 2013, July 2013, April, June 2014. So, yeah, trying to hold on to that, I guess. You know, you have been diverging, I guess. Yeah, like on the way up. Just kind of plot it like this. You know, you can see it diverging, where it's like higher lows and then like lower lows. Then the weekly is crazy. I mean, look at the way it looks on the weekly. It's a beautiful little wedge price contraction. All right. Okay, so you know, it's kind of crazy how crazy it is, where you had this crazy spike in negative momo, and now you're making lower lows, and you have almost inexistent negative momentum, and RSI not really looking like, you know, like, I guess there is slight amount, like, you know, Kevin, man, weekly right there. It's just kind of like, you know, everything's kind of slightly upsloping a little bit, and you could coincide that with, it's not that great, but you could coincide it with the MACD, and it looks wonderful. But it just sucks, though, that last week you had a bearish engulfing candle. So yeah, I mean, you can't really say that this isn't a potentially low risk, high reward opportunity. I think that's definitely astute to say, because it's near a 113% retrace that we know we could get lower levels. Maybe not, just because look, there's this downslipping support here that you may not be able to get there. So it's pretty close, man, to a bullish shark pattern. All right. So yeah, not bad on Regeneron. Great dude. Very good. I think I have it on my watch list, man. And Kevin, man, because of that, we'll put you in the running. Regen. Okay. Too many clouds. Not enough clouds, man. All right. Oh my God, it's up 9% today after losing like 90% of its value, or over 100% of its value. Imagine buying hot on inception date, dude. Imagine. Wow. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I don't care about this crap. You know, it's just so illiquid. It's an S coin, man. I don't even know what's going on with it. Okay, I really don't. It's just it's awful. You could use Fibonacci, I guess, you know, from your previous low to high, and you can see, like, you know, on the daily. Look at this. I mean, yeah, you had at the rejections of the 1618 fib extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Never had one candle close below it. But look where you went to. You $5,237. It's terrible, man. It's freaking terrible. So yeah, big move up today, and look at that. Probably a pump and dump, chat. That's like legit probably what's going on with this crap. Okay. There was no divergence. There was nothing besides a 1618 fib extension. That's it, dude. Sorry, man. There's no pattern, man. I don't see crap, dude. I mean, like, what do you? Oh, wow, look at that. Go figure. On the 200 moving average, Hot ran up and rejected the 200. The 200, dude. Just wow. I don't know. I mean, like, look left too. Old support, now resistance. Rejecting the crap out of that too. It's just bad, man. It's just terrible. Yeah, it ran up and hit resistance and it's failing. Okay. I don't see any kind of pattern, really. I mean, maybe you were range bound, you know, you broke it, now you're back testing the range as resistance because you dumped and you did square up. Look at the square ups up here, like it's 78.94. So that's probably all that happened, square up on exchanges. Okay. Oh, wow, really? Hot to the US dollar tether had bullish divergence just like Bitcoin and Litecoin and Ethereum and XRP and ADA and XLM, like all of them? Wow, it's special, right? No, it's just hot. Okay, man? Jesus. What's up, Graham Dougherty? I'm gonna say hi to chat since we looked at those requests. Oh, I can't even hear my music, man. It's so crappy. Wait, my God. What's up, friend dog? Fritz, Pablo, Chris Richards, ICO News, Prospect. What's up, Nutzel Man? What is it? Ripple brought, what is that? Wow, 1 billion XRP into the market. Did they really, Nutzel? Can someone verify that for me? If that's just a meme or he's joking. What's up, John's Family Vlogs? Never settles. Robert Scannell. Blessed 1V, joking? What's joking? What are you joking about? You got him? Anyone got any jokes for me, chat? If you got a good joke, I need one. Okay, I need a good joke. Hey, Untamed Feast. Never settles. People want to buy in before dump. What you talking about, dude? Yeah, Neo looking a lot like Neo. Dude, it's the Chinese thing, right? Everything got wrecked.
Not great or terrible.
Ugliest Gartley Veron Ford but the retrocess okay. X is 27. Is it tradable?
If it's ugliest ever, then probably not, right? Thank you, Brett, for the 3.6 Roken, comrades. Thank you. You're talking about, like, I'll make sure, see what you said. August 27th. Oh, I got you. So you're like X, A, B, C, D. I don't like it. I mean, think about the overall trend of this asset is bearish, really, really bearish. So, I mean, taking longs in bear markets like that, you're better off taking shorts in bear markets like that, right? So, you know, maybe you could say that. You can't. I can barely even see it on the 4 hour, right? I don't think so. I mean, think about it. Look, you're below the 200 moving average. You've already broken the neckline. You've just back tested it multiple times and now you're selling off. You're not oversold, not even on the 4 hour. I just, I wouldn't be going long on Ford. I mean, I guess you are at critical supports back from July 2012 and September of 2011. Get you, man. I know what you're saying. I just, to me, I don't think so. Yeah, maybe. Now you see, you're not even making divergence yet. Like, look at this big red candle you got today. I would stay away. But you are more than free to do your thing, man. It's just, Normally what you're looking for on assets like this is like maybe not something so small, but maybe something really large, right? Like an X here, B, C, D. Of course it's not. It's invalid. But then you're looking for like 78% retraces down there, okay? Like 88% retraces, like 750, 775, or $8, right? And maybe show divergence there. And it's not, of course, a harmonic per se, but it goes by, you know, like you see what I'm saying? It's like maybe down here there's going to be real divergence, good looking divergence on the daily, or maybe the 886, right? These are still areas of value, and if there is divergence, you don't have to have a valid harmonic to be taking long positions on 886s and 786s. That's just the areas where people they're considered there to be value, like big money. That's where things can rally. You get beaten down so much for so long. Maybe there could be an opportunity down there. I just don't see it here. Screw forward, man. Automobile sales, terrible. Meta, macro, awful for cars. All right. That's it, dude. Heck, Tesla's beating out Ford in motor sales for 2019. Give me a break. In the US, that is, right? Sorry, man. Wait, what happened there? I'm the Chavis band. Let's go. Dude, Spence, man. Thanks so much for joining Patreon. By the way, I got to say thank you so much to the new members that joined today. What's happening? Should it break or something? Chris Sorensen, thanks so much, man. Dude, Chris, man, thanks for joining the Patreon, dude. I think it might be bugging out right now because I was 2 in a row. Maybe it's not, but no, dude. Thank both of y'all for joining just right now, back to back. Holy crap, thank y'all. But also want to say thanks so much to Peggy for joining earlier. Andrzej T, thank you, dude. Cohen VG, thank you so much. Cody B and Wajaik, thank you all for joining the Patreon today. It means everything. Because of that support, I can come back multiple times a day and provide you with the best analysis of my ability, okay, and continue educating and just being a positive influence in this space, which there's just not much of, okay, so thank you so much. All right, best day of the month to join the Patreon is today, and you won't see me pushing it hard except kind of the first week. After that, I kind of just stopped talking about it, but thank y'all. All right, I mean, there's a lot that goes into just everything that we do, and it's not just supporting me, it's supporting the team as well. So thank you, man. Ford's a beautiful downtrend though, isn't it? Wonderful. Andre, thanks for the sub, dude. Sorry, just IRL stuff. It's bothering me. So Charlie Lee's bags, man. EVGA. You're shocked by the price? Really? I mean, hey, all right. The price or the cost, man. What's up, David and Sergio?
sadly announce that my father, Coin LLC, passed away peacefully on September 18, 2019. He was surrounded by family in half-built cone-shaped houses on Titty Island. R.I.P. Dad, this community will never forget you. Not a joke, please bow.
Titty Coin LLC Jr., thank you so much for the 3333. Holy crap, man. I'm so sorry that your Titty Coin's dad died, chat. Oh my god. Warner, thanks for the sub. I'm so sorry, man. Can we get some sort of I don't know. We'll play dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. What do you do when Titty Coin's dad dies? I don't even know. I didn't even know Titty Coin was real life. Like, it was a human being. It wasn't an entity. Thank you. Holy crap. And sorry about the variation not going off. I need a variation to go off. It would be nice right now. I would chug the crap out of it. Okay, so. Man. Thank you, dude. What's up, FYX, man? Thanks for joining the Discord and being a part of it. I see you posting in general chat all the time, man. Thank you, dude. Very cool. I love seeing how active our Discord is, man. Y'all really should be a part of it. I mean, if you want to keep the conversation going when this live stream inevitably ends, the Discord is where everyone in here hangs out, and that's where we type, we talk, we chat. It's the best way to get in contact with me and everyone else. And we have, I don't even know what we have now. It's a lot. Dude, we have 4,613 members of our Discord, and it grows every single day. So, hey, if you're looking to learn more about charts, patterns, and you want to be in a community with like-minded individuals at all times, join the Discord. And that's also, like, YouTube's terrible on notifications. So, like, Bitcoin's, like, dumping at 2 a.m., like, hard, or pumping at, like, 1 p.m. hard. A lot of times they go live, not at the scheduled time. So, YouTube's notification system's terrible, and you're not going to get it most of the time, a lot of times. So that is it's fail safe. If you join the Discord, you will be notified when I go live or create a video every single time. So join it, man. Jason says the training content alone in the Patreon is worth $100 plus all the helpful real-time chat, not to mention the trade setups. If you're serious about trading, long-term investing in yourself is key. Thanks, Jason, man. Really, really appreciate the advocacy for the Patreon. Yeah, thank you, man. Much love. Harmonics are not really based on Elliott Wave, Chris, per se. They're in the same ballpark of wave analysis, but it's not like Elliott Wave or Elliott himself. Okay, it comes from Gartley. HR Gartley. Hey, JR 2 times. Thanks, man. We appreciate it. Dreams Ruined by the CCCP. Of course, dude. No, not really lulls a little bit, but no, it's not really my thing, not my forte. I've been meaning to get into it more, just haven't. Well, thanks, Brandon, man. Appreciate the consideration. Hey, Alex Green. Oh, dude, what's up, Cruelty? Cruelty's killed it, man. Came up with ENPH yesterday, NTLA, and SLCA. Let's look at a few of those. Great, dude. In phase energy. Where there might be. This one's don't know, because like if you break this hard, the divergence could get invalidated. Like we said yesterday, right? The negative momentum could continue to build, and it did. What's up, Leo? Have in the chat. Dude, thank both of y'all so much for joining the Patreon. Really, really appreciate that. Holy crap. Thank y'all. It's just hard to express gratitude, okay? Because this is just the best community of crypto that has just changed my life. And I'm just so grateful, man. So, in phase. You know, it's like the divergence. It's still real. But again, if this thing with the selling just picks up and you break that support hard, then you might just, invalidate it. But for now, it kind of is still there. But you're not, you're still making those lower lows than your previous lows, And until you start making a potential higher low on your next candle close or something, you can't really feel that great about it yet. Okay, but it does seem like it could be trying to develop that double bottom, potential double bottom. But we also know the fact that we could sell off more. Sylvia, thanks for the sub. Welcome. XAB, and then you know like 113% retrace minimum for that cipher. You could sell off here $20, that $20 support, psychological support, and you could run all the way up to 78.6%, or yeah, and that would be what you would call a cipher. But we have not met that criteria yet of C. Maybe if you get down there and you're still showing divergence, I mean, I think that no matter what happens, you're gonna be showing MACD bullish divergence on a lower low or the same low. That seems very likely in this situation. This is definitely one to watch to see how it responds to the little ice line that you've created, and that's back from July 2019, September 2019. Okay, so you gotta think about it. It's like a huge uptrend, but gapped up, fill the gaps.
Can you take it CHK? Is that a shark on the 4 hours?
Chesapeake. Check Cola, we call it. Thank you. Yeah, we can look at Chesapeake Energy, right? Thank you, dude. Daddy Shark. M phase? No, we said in phase with an E. Nice, dude. M phase, I think that might have made my day, and I don't know why, just in a weird way. Okay. You should change your name to just in phase energy, and then we can literally, when we talk about it, we can say we're bringing you up. Okay. You should work on that. Thanks. What's up, Luta, man? You're asking about where was Ford Motor Company at December 2008 after the crash? Oh, it was terrible.
Your consistency isn't taken for granted, day after day, month after month, going on year after year. You are appreciated more than you know. Cheers, mate.
Dude, Jason, man, thank you for the lead contribution, that 1337. Man, that was what I was gonna, there were other things I was working on today, but man, that was one with the, making sure all the alerts were synced up with the jar. Dang, dude. Thank you, man, so much for the 1337, but really thank you for the kind words and just showing your appreciation. I am very grateful, okay, for all of y'all. Y'all making it happen, man. Seriously. And thanks so much for the 511 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, that bell, that sub. We got 14 dislikes. Let's destroy those dislikes with some more likes. Okay, chat? Show the haters. We in here. All right. I guess brainwaves. I think there's a lot of rules in Elliott Wave that they end up being like 3 different scenarios or something. So I like the harmonics just because they give you such a concise area, and your pattern, when it gets to that area of completion, those are where you go short and long. It's that simplistic. But then you know, like, it can be stronger with divergence, coinciding variables, critical resistances, the macro, all these different things. So that's why I love harmonics. Yes, genuinely love harmonics. And it's history repeating itself. I mean, these are the most reliable patterns that exist in charting. Not Elliott Wave. Okay, it's not symmetrical triangles. It's harmonics. It's Fibonacci and math. And once you start mastering Fibonacci, implementing it into your game, I think you'll be a lot better swing trader, position trader. Yeah, Nutella, cruelty. Yeah, that's on the list. And this is the next one we're gonna look at. We're gonna look at Czech Cola, Kappa, Chesapeake Energy Corporation. I know we've looked at it before. Ah, yes, the big old falling wedge with the divergence on the daily, friend. Okay, so this one's, we've known about this one for a while. It is well below the 200-day moving average. It hasn't been above the 200-day moving average since October 2018. We're talking an entire year. Dude, I can't believe it's October. I can't believe another year's gone by. And I'll be turning 32 a little bit later this month. Wow. Rogue, yes, it's in the Patreon. Like, I do education on virtually all the harmonics and teach you like how to plot them, what to look for, what each what the criteria is of each swing low, swing high of each wave. Yes, I do have that. Rogue Crypto. All right. Okay, so breaking news. Gotta work on this for a sec. We have a meme of the month winner. Yes, we do. Was posted all the way back September 5th, beginning of the month. Gotta find it. Where is it, Bradford? The mods voted. Are you talking about the billboard? Where did the super chat button go? Jeff, do you like paying me 70% of what you tip me, and then I get taxed 30% after that? So it's like, hey, when it's all said and done, I get like less than half.
If you like, and check out SPWR. Also, could you check out how?
Yeah, I have SPWR whatever on the watch list. We've looked at that one before, but you were saying what? HAL? Okay, we look at HAL. But Chesapeake, man, it's falling wedge. We go to weekly. I'm waiting on an answer from Bradford about that. Just making sure I don't want to, screw it up. Oh, you talking about, are you sure it's the 5th, dude? Brad? Hello? I know it's delayed. So let me go back to the daily and make sure these trend lines are visible. Weekly. Alright. Alright, so still very clear on the, Kevin Cantrell, hype in the chat, let's go! Dude, Kevin, man. Thank you so much for joining Patreon. Y'all are amazing. Holy crap. Thank you, dude. Seriously. Can't wait to see you in the Discord. Say hi in the Patreon chat. And shout out in live chat, man. Thank you, dude. From the 10th. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was like, what's going on, dude? I don't notice. I didn't notice that. Let me try to figure this out. How to pull it up, okay? There we go. Yeah, so this is it. All right. I think this is it was because. Oh my God. Sorry. This was because I had my voice changer on, and I sounded like Luke. No, I sound like Darth Vader. What's that OP, man? Dude, Marcelo, man, thank you so much for joining Patreon. Holy crap. Thank y'all. Jeez. Y'all are absolutely incredible. Thank you. So, dang. Wow. My heart feels very full right now. All right, that's it. Thank you. So, Darth Vader, because of the voice changer. It's like, no, Luke, I am your TA. Is that a moon? And then it's like bullish divergence. Let it flow. Let it course through your veins. And there's R2-D2 connect. And he's got me as Darth Vader. You can see on your screen. So, Lord Raider. Wow. Meme of the month. He won. Dude, thank you so much for participating in Meme of the month, everyone. I believe we got some honorable mentions posted. Well, wow, that one, Julia, that was the winner from last month. Yeah, this was the winner from last month. It was King Logan. And it was, it's like Probst and Brad and Logan and Julia and Vet Moonboy or Seth or Drink Troll. And then you got Brian, which is We Little Crypto Man. So, yeah, fantastic. You were dethroned, Kappa. But no, someone also posted this. Everyone making fun of HG. HG is kind of like the whipping boy of the community, all right? A new smartwatch will buzz every time you get stopped or liquidated. HG. Friggin' love it, man. I friggin' love it.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei.
Hey, HG, if you're in here, get wrecked, dude. All right. Get wrecked. Wait, so what is that one? When did you ever do that? Wayne Batson? Oh my god, dude, Wayne Batson just came in on the 1st of the month and has not now already put his hat into the ring. He wants to go twice, chat. He wants to win again. Lord of the Rings, Return of the Kangs. Oh my god, I just saw this for the first time ever. Look at the drink troll. What? Rectoberfest. Oh my god, I've got to find a way to like make that larger. That's insanely good. Black Plasma. What happened, dude? You know? What happened, man? I think we can make it like larger like this. Oh man. We can make it that large. That's good. What does that say up there? Libra's not Libra coin. Are there any other Easter eggs I'm missing in this? Oh yeah, you got the is that the Disco Moon and the music playing, and then the R. Dude, that's fantastic. One fridge to rule them all. Very, very nice, dude. And then look at the candles in the background. That is serious work right there. I'm very impressed. Wow. Chat. Hype for Wayne Batson. Hype for Chesapeake Energy Corporation showing a weekly falling wedge near critical supports with what, Chad? This might be a position trade. Just saying, okay? Look, you made a low on price. You're making a slightly lower low on price. What are you doing? Lower levels of what? Negative momentum. Oh my God, man. Look at this. Low on price. Lower low on price. Higher levels, relative strength. You've got to be kidding me, dude. And look at the volume that came in. And this is what's so interesting about it. The volume that's come in, yet look how little the price has moved. Now, I guess it went from 221 all the way down to 1/3. That's actually really bad. That's terrible. And today you're down 5.67%. But you can't argue with the fact that you are getting exhausted on the weekly on this asset. Okay, so, geez. Can someone text Drink Troll that picture? Thanks. Probst, you want to get on that, man? I think he might spit his whatever out, whatever he's drinking, his space beer. Okay. That was Wayne Batson, dude, who made that. And again, thanks for the 520 people here. You know, Bitcoin volume's lacking a little bit. That's okay, man. If you care about technical analysis at all, you're not obsessed with Bitcoin. I mean, you can be, but you got to understand that, like, sometimes assets that you love aren't going to show, like, opportunities for an actual some sort of trade where you take an entry, set up a stop loss, and look for targets. It's not always like that. You've got to wait. Okay, the impulse just happened last week on the that weekly candle, that dump out of the triangle. It's like something you'd been waiting on for 80 days plus. All right. What's up, Crypto Kieran? Never told you love Photoshop? All right. Let's see if you can see what you're made of. You can beat Wayne Batson, dude. Black Plasma on notice. Yes, he is. His days might be numbered, man. Infamous, I don't even know what that is, okay? So I'm just telling you. I don't know. You're talking about a short on SPWR? I don't know. I mean, we've looked at it already. You know what? SPWR. Dude, where is it? Where is it? Am I on the page? Okay. I don't know who wanted that before SPWR. I can't remember if I scanned it or it was just. I need to probably make a different watch list for my own watch list just so I don't get stuff confused. I mean, I have like 10, 15 different watch lists, but SPWR. Oh, yeah, SPWR. Yeah, it was like, oh my God. it's already over. Yeah, the trade's over on this date. Chris Bob, man, hype in the chat. Let's go. Wow, dude, Chris, man, thank you. Thank all y'all for joining Patreon today. Love that's the Jeremy Ragsdale Jesus Chimes, dude. That's one of our very own. He's a very talented musician. Playing it. Look at this. You know, I think it was someone, Heath, that maybe he said he was going long or something down here. But it's like, he's like, what could I have done? Why did this thing dump so much? Because it's like, you got to think about really what happened. You know, it's like you made it, you know, you created a harmonic. You had a 78% retrace and really no higher. You know, no candle closes higher. And then look at the bearish engulfing candle. But why did the bearish engulfing candle come? Because you were exhausted, as you can see, from a high on price. Well, it's not even a higher high. It's just you were just showing it, man. Like, it's really convergence. It wasn't really divergence. There was definitely divergence up here. It was really just convergence, man, not divergence. Sorry, man. Convergence. But you're not always going to get to bearish divergence, especially on the daily, on your last wave. You might sometimes get it if it's a methodical, slow-going C to D, like we saw in Bitcoin in December 2018. But on this one, you went up too high, too fast. And so you're just not going to sometimes get bearish divergence up here. But remember, 78% retrace. With what? What was it confluent with, chat? Someone tell me. What was the 786 confluent with on this harmonic? Okay. Yes, it is. What's up, Brookalinos?
Mitch, congrats on 700th episode. Knew it was time to become a Patreon member today. Time to show my support to your stream, team, and my personal growth. I have deep gratitude for the last 9 months because I am already rich with community and experience.
Dude, Brookalinos, man, thanks so much for the kind words. I mean, your contributions, always appreciated, but man, you always somehow come in and try to get me right in the feels. Right there. Right in the soul, dude. In the heart. And it feels good, man. Alright? So, dude, thank you so much for showing your support and becoming a patron. Really, dude. Thank you. Those words can't express the gratitude I feel for all of you. It's just, it's magic. I feel like I'm dreaming every day. And, you got my word that I'll just keep coming back to do everything I possibly can to be a positive influence in your life, whether it's with charts or just practical advice on leadership, anything, man. All right, spirituality, it doesn't matter, man. Okay, so thank you so much, dude. 3 black crows? Nah, not here. Just disgusting, though. Just destroyed. All right. And how do you get targets? How do you get targets on the downside? All right. 1272. You're probably at the 1414 at this point. Low to high. No. Okay. All right. All right. You're just barely. You're about to be hitting the 1272 at $10.29. All right. So those are like targets that one can also have if they're feeling real good about a short on, you know, the entry of the PCZ. Like if they think that, all right, it hits A and C, there might be more downside potential, and look, you just could keep going. So it's awful. But these are the areas where you might start seeing little reversals, you know, like that's people start taking profit on their shorts at these areas. So you just gotta be mindful that, hey man, not a good area to short. The value, there's no more value in shorting, okay, because of just how much is dumped in such a short period of time, all right? And you're soon to be approaching the first fib extension, okay. Sweet. Beautiful pattern. Beautiful. So Luta, man, this is the one you were talking about, right? Beautiful. Yes, I think FYX, you're about to be turning 18 November. Should you make your own account with TD Ameritrade instead of Robinhood if they match the zero? Yes. I don't think, I think, you know, if there's an application for trading, and you can't access it on the desktop with a keyboard and use their tools and stuff like that, I don't know if it's worth it. All right, so I know about Robinhood, but I would recommend FYX, and it's not like financial advice. It's just like maybe a platform that you like. I love it. My God, it's just so good. Thinkorswim, buy TD Ameritrade. Okay, I really think you'll enjoy it once you get acclimated with it. There's so many tutorials on it too, so we just gotta make sure it's the updated version, because they do updates all the time, and there's a lot of info from old versions that doesn't really apply anymore. So Thinkorswim, FYX. Okay, and they have a paper trading access too, even though I know you don't get live data with the paper trading account, so whatever, it's still good for you to test. All right, your strat. Luta blesses us all with 50 Tron. Oh my God, Luta, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much, man. We're flying through space with Tron Connect and Justin Sun. Okay. Okay, your name was, you found interesting. Gotcha, dudes. Oh, good stuff, man. Alex says TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim absolutely, defecates on Robinhood. I agree, but yes, Ulta killing it this week. It hit the bottom of the channel and bounced, right? The historical uptrend. Like someone literally did. Do I need to read it? I just I don't want to tell you. Look at the rounding action, ungodly, beautiful. All right, let me go to the weekly here. Like this was the idea. Went way below it. Actually, fell outside of the channel, but couldn't sustain outside. Right, the weekly. This is the uptrend. You did hold. You've held the door. You broke back above it last week, and the fall of the price action stupendous. You'd call this a descending scallop. No, it's ascending scallop, I believe. Yeah, ascending scallop. Am I crazy? They're really, really unreliable patterns, so I don't really look at them that much. Yeah, it's ascending. It's an ascending scallop, yeah. It's that inverse J. That's the signature of it. All right. They normally rally about 70% of the way, according to Bulkowski. That's like the normal. I mean, that's just what he says, is when they actually do play out, it goes 70% and then dumps again. But again, he talks about them being extremely unreliable. Some of the least reliable patterns that exist that he researched. Okay, so yeah, Ulta killed it, and it's probably because it was just at some critical upsloping support. Which, what do we call this upsloping support, chat? We call it the demand line. What do we call this upsloping resistance? The supply line. All right. Yeah, Ulta Connect, great. Harmonics, but not really. I mean, it actually, you could say 113%. Now, I didn't quite get to 113%, so it wasn't even a shark. It was just, it hit, that 230 area back from December 2018, and that's where it started rounding out. It's crazy on the daily, doesn't it? It's really crazy. That's just wild. Well, MoneyGram getting murdered this week. What does it do? It's doing what XRP does. Anytime it pops the upside, it gets murdered afterwards. Go figure, right? Yes. Larley, I saw that, man, because that's like one of my brokerages. So it's just like, not bad, dude. Okay. Excellent, Thug Juice. You got it, man. Not a mollusk, element of P. I'm sorry, dude. Not a mollusk. Holy crap. So, what time is it? Oh, man. Sorry. You're local on the lates. My bad, dude. Bruh. Local in, then. Okay. Oh, no. So 83.34. I mean, since yesterday, it's up $29. You tell me. All right. Go figure. It broke to the upside because there was divergence on the RSI that kept occurring. I mean, you made a slightly lower low in your previous low. You had positive momentum. That's out of whack. That's definite shorter term exhaustion on this time scale anyway. And you pop from it, and you broke some sort of newly manufactured downsloping resistance, but now you're just stalling at the 236. I mean, that's the first fib node from your previous high to low, indicating that it is a valid swing low. So you would think that there is more upside potential on this asset between 89.41 and 9,700. But again, if demand is so pathetic, so weak, it sometimes happens where all you do is run up to hit the 236 and then you sell off to lower lows, which would be worst case scenario in this situation. That just means really weak demand, no demand. Okay. But also we know looking left, you're hitting a critical overhead. Well, it's not really, it is overhead. It's overhead resistance from May of 2019. And also look left, there's a daily support resistance, that horizontal line, PSR from 2018, right here, July 26th, 2018. So you're just kind of running up, hitting it, and selling off now. I get it though. There's a little bit of support here too that you're messing around with, really trying to hold that, I guess. So you're just stuck kind of between this little support resistance zone from July and June of 2018. Okay. And that's what's going on. But it's just a beautiful, beautiful downsloping channel. I mean, you got to love that. Something that we did do today was we ran up. It was really early in the stream. Or I'm sorry, it was really early in the day yesterday. It was the night stream that we were seeing 8400s, and anything above 8450 is above the 200-day moving average, which is, it's 8440. All right. So, you know, again, the stat is, in the bull runs we've been in, the major like cycles, bullish cycles, we had never, when we actually broke above the 200-day moving averages, we had gone down to test multiple times the 200-day, but we had never fallen below it. Okay, so that is a abnormal characteristic of this uptrend we've been in. Just talking about data, pieces of data from the past, right? And just kind of comparing them to now, and it doesn't mean that like we're screwed, but it just is something to think about. I mean, that's why we do technical analysis. And another thing is on the weekly, in our bullish cycle, we had never fallen below 53 on the RSI. And I'll just show you exactly what it looks like. It's beautiful, right? This was October 2015 when we actually broke the range. Rally, got overbought a little bit, sold off. Look, we were hitting this equilibrium area of the RSI. They have 50, that neutral area. You never fell below it for over 2 years, and then you started crashing, correcting real bad, and then you broke it, and then you back tested it, and then you were never able to get back above it from February 2018 until April 1st, 2019. And as you can see, thinking that maybe you would stay above it. Oh no, not at all. You dumped, and now you're sitting at 47.41, which is technically neutral. But again, man, just not really what you're looking for. I mean, that's not a good sign. Again, it may be meaningless, but it is always worth it to look back to see what the previous market cycle, its oscillators look like, right? Well, good stuff. Sorry. Trying to get the audio right. Okay. We good? Ooh, thanks for the 200 likes. Thanks for the new subs today, the new patrons. Thanks for everything. Chat, y'all are just incredible. I'm very, very grateful. All right, so I guess the good news right now is you're trying to get back above that 82.38 area, that the weekly candle high close from the week of July 23rd, 2018. All right, you're above that again, which is not bad. Okay. Don't really. I mean, I guess you tested whatever this is. Not really much of a support resistance. It's nothing, dude. Just May 28, 2018. So you've already back tested the weekly top of that resistance. So sometime this week, what bulls really want to see is us breaking back above 8,500 and holding above it with some sort of resounding effort. I mean, that's legit what I think longs would want to see. because it's not good to break a resistance support, break a support now, and then regard it as resistance with a back test. That's bearish. So breaking back above it and then back testing it as support is what you're looking for. Okay, that's it. I mean, the measure move of this pattern is larger than your face. It's 5,600 or so. That's a lot lower to go. And how do you even get down there with all this support, man? There's just so much of it, It'd be real hard to believe that you'll get down there very fast if you do. But if it happens, hey, measure principle. So that's the size of this pattern. So J-Mode. Music's really quiet now. I don't understand. Whatever. Version control, what happened, dude? Yeah, nice bounce back. Or decent one. You backed this. I think Larley sent this to me earlier. Posted, yeah, you've broken the neckline. Now you've back tested it when it was once support as resistance. So we'll break. You've hooked. Let's see if we get a go. It'll be interesting. Something that's going on though is you are showing. I mean, and of course, if the selling pressure commences, then you might just build more negative Momo. But you could be showing some divergence, and that could prevent gold from ever getting down to its measured move. All right, the selling might be just too weak, but again, you need follow-through price action, and normally with a break, with a hook, you're looking for the bearish engulfing candle for the strongest form of confirmation, and then again, you could see in time 14.19. That's gold on the daily. It already did a break hook and go. It already broke hook and go from the upsloping support that was your old demand line. Look, you bearishly engulfed, broke it, then you back tested it. Right, you broke it, back tested it, and then bearishly engulfed. Beautiful break hook and go confirmation right there off this channel. The upsloping channel you'd been in since, give me a break, man, like May of 2019. Pretty interesting. Yep, exactly. I mean, this is these back tests are so common. I mean, they give validation to market participants that it is in fact a resistance. It is a real neckline, and so that is when people will take shorts. They will take low risk, high reward shorts. Okay, and it's not too difficult. Or just thinking about you're doing it. You could have a pretty tight stop just to get down the measured move, and it's just like you got 4.16 to 1 reward to risk type stuff. But but if the trend is really bullish, maybe this isn't going to perform as well, right? You'd think that gold is kind of in a bull trend, so again, performance can suffer always because of that. So you may not always get down to that level. You can always go ahead and go from your low to high to get fib extensions if you want. Definitely can do that, but we know we don't really have, we can do that, but just from your major low from April 2019 to the high point, we've only retraced 23% of the way, so there is still much room to run. The golden zone is between 1376 and 1444. This goes almost to the 50% retrace, which is extremely the most common retrace, okay, before reversing to the upside again. Oh man. That's right, Larly. Of course, Bright Knight. He says, is it easier to perform longs in the bull run? Yes, The whole goal is, as a trader, you're trading the trend, meaning one is looking for long positions, bullish divergence, critical supports, retraces, areas of value, and uptrends versus bearish trends. Like someone was asking about Ford earlier, and it's like, okay, you're looking for a very, very small, insignificant bullish Gartley, and a very bearish trend after you just back tested a double top neckline, okay, and the selling was commencing. What's up, T-Bone, man? It's October, remember 2008 in the stock market? Man, I was in a Little man.
Went to grab my burgers off the grill, in my backyard. Told my buddy he needs to invest and learn to trade. He said that is only for smart people. I tried to explain that anyone can learn to trade. Some people are so afraid.
Yeah, man. Certainly so. Let's be real. It is not simple. It is not like, I don't think everyone can do it. I think there truly is some sort of aptitude that comes in, and you can either do it or you can't. People can spend forever trying to analyze charts and figuring it out, and they may never be able to. But hey, man, it's better to try and fail than to never try at all because you just think you're not smart enough or something, right? I mean, that's not a good excuse. I mean, that kind of excuse is just... Hey, but some people want to spend their free time, doing other things like not investing in themselves, but maybe expending time to just release endorphins, have a good time, and unload and manage your stress from your day job. So I get it, man. It's just everyone in life is at a different place. It just all depends on what you really want, I think having this as a hobby is extremely, extremely nice. I love it. But you can't make someone love something, right? You just can't. You can lead a horse to water, but if the horse doesn't want to drink, then you just move on, man. You can only save so many people. You can't save them all. All right. Thank you, Luta, for the 1337. Much love, dude. Seriously, we're flying through space right now. Not space, but the air or something, right? Sorry, just hate that. There we go. Looks a lot better. Now I can chill back and look. You can see most of me. You're not patient. This isn't for you. Invest in yourself. Exactly. Investing in yourself takes time. Lots of time. Every day. Grinding in and out. Non-stop. I mean, you can stop, but, just all depends on how quick you want to get to your destination of knowledge or ability. Indie Trust. You want to drink water? Okay, man. Go drink some water. So King Uggos. All right, that's golden back test. Let's see if we can get down to 14. Let's just say 1420 to
Is that a joint?
Appease Elon. All right. Silver. Haven't looked at this one so much. Oh, it's like you had that beautiful uptrend, I think, and just dumped hard. I love how when you did break out of this, certainly, you actually were regarding it as resistance. You broke out, you ran up to hit one more fib node. Okay, it was so funny because you were showing bearish divergence at the golden retrace. It seemed everything was lining up perfectly, but for some reason there was just one more hoorah, one more break to the upside, just to hit that 78% retrace. I mean, perfectly before the close in reverse, bearish engulfing candle on the daily, and look what's manifested from that one bearish engulfing candle at the 78% retrace. You've gone from a high of nearly $20 all the way down to $16.90, and currently sitting at $17.28. All right, so pattern-wise, I mean, it's just like, this is what I was saying I liked about it so much. This channel is like you fell into it, and then you rallied back up to back test and confirm that you are seriously confined to this channel still. This channel, I think, very well respected. I'm talking 75% support, heartline support. Are you kidding? Heartline support, heartline resistance. I don't know what you're doing right now. You're trying to get back above that heartline right now. Not bad, but unfortunately in the daily, no real divergence, just a little bit of bearish convergence where you made a lower low than your previous low with higher levels of negative Momo. All right. So I'm not really sure. I mean, maybe we just anchor 1 and 2 here. 3 and 4. You can almost say if this pivots here and you rally again, you could almost say we're starting to develop some sort of wedge just a little bit, right? think this is the momentum shift breakout line around 18 bucks. Depending on how long it takes you to get there, it could be 17.50, right? It's a moving target. So silver correcting, just like gold is, just like Bitcoin is. Why? Probably the reason has to do with 2 rate cuts in 2 months. We'll see what happens this month. I'm not sure what day the Fed meeting is, but it's probably going to be in a few weeks, and we'll know more. They probably won't raise again this month. It might be, the last 2 months, but we will see. And really, when rate cuts happen, that's really good for equities. That's not very good for safe haven assets like silver, gold, yen. And really, I think none of it really helps with the fact that the US dollar is hitting 52-week highs. Speaking of that, let's go on over to the DXY and take a gander. And so, all right, so today, oh my God, again, man, over and over and over. Larley's still in here, man. It's like, look at this Equidistant channel. Look at this 75% trend line. How many times you failed. And you, like yesterday, you broke it. You bullishly engulfed and broke it. But look what happened today. Rejected at the 75. Unreal. So it does look like you might be developing some sort of rising wedge. And the divergence is now becoming more apparent because the positive memo is beginning to wane. Of course, they could change, but it does now look like, hey, maybe there is at a critical upsloping resistance you've regarded and respected many times. The divergence coincide that could be ready to solve again, come down to 98.60 or so, maybe the bottom of the upsloping support. Seems like a very real possibility. Okay, the DXY today, before it, earlier, it hit 52-week highs again, 99.68, its highest level that you had seen since May 11, 2017. All right. U.S. dollar very strong, continuing to rise. Cash is king. Wow. The greenback king. Matt Lou, no, dude, definitely not. Inverse. Hello, chat. Is it about that time? Is it time for chat to flatline again? Looks like it. That's it, man.
Congrats on the 700 Mitch. Could Roku be considered at a double bottom, or is it more of a consolidation at a higher low? All hail the ale during Rectoberfest. Cheers, chat.
All hail the ale during Rectoberfest. Thank you, Wayne Batson. Yes, Drink Troll be danged. He got nothing, man. He cannot defeat us. He cannot defeat me. The Drink Troll, if he tried again, he would get wrecked, I think, maybe. Okay. I'm ready, dude. Been practicing, been studying the ways. Okay, and it would be brutal. It's okay, though. So from your low to high, look, we broke the parabola line, that curved line where you were starting to do it. Once you broke it, ooh, it was nasty. I don't think that's a double bottom at all. I think the correction really has maybe just begun on this asset. Or why do you stall here? Because there's supports. You go nuclear on the 4-hour, 60-minute on the RSI, MACD. All right. Yeah, maybe you get a retrace, a small retrace. You run up a little bit from high to low, and then, from there then you dump again. You just got to think about, you were range bound. You're kind of just in this little chop area, but you've already broken the chop. The support that was there is broken. I mean, there's more support down at $88, $89, but it's not a very deep retrace. It's just a 50% retrace where you could maybe do something like this. Dude, I keep clicking it. And then just dump again, right? Impulse down. What are we waiting for? We're waiting for consolidation.
Finally figured out how to tip this way. Super thankful for your insights. Kings bro.
Is that a join?
Jeff Sutton, man. Thanks for the 420 contribution, man. Really, really appreciate that. And thanks for the kind words. Very cool. So, Jeff, do you get this? What I'm talking about? Wayne Batson, y'all get this? Where what do we do after impulses? We wait for pattern development. On the daily, there is barely any. There's like no pattern development. So you would want to wait on Roku. I think after going from December 2018 at $28 all the way to $176 on the dump, I think this correction has only begun on Roku. Any kind of high you make at this point is going to be a much lower high, and you're going to dump again. Okay, so maybe one would want to look for a nice retrace at a 618, 50%, maybe 786. Those might be an incredible short opportunity for the next wave down on Roku. Okay. What is it? The education comes in the form of educational videos that are only available to patrons. They're great if you're a visual learner. That's right, dude. I think that joining the Patreon for all the educational resources, it can be better than just reading books, certainly. And the fact is that you have us, the Patreon chat, to talk to us and ask questions about the stuff we talked about. So, Juliet, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen, Juliet. Some dirty P. .2 more decibels. Why not 3.6? Bitcoin server, not great, not terrible. A little bit more there was. Yeah, the billboards. Someone, it was, I think System Level, he actually got a billboard of Mitch-Ray TA early in the month. And gotta definitely show that real quick. It's hilarious. It's not long. It's like nothing. It's like 2 seconds. But it's definitely worth bringing up. I mean, like, who does that? And it's just so cool. It's like, look at this, man. Someone freaking got a billboard for Mitch-Ray TA in Utah. Can you believe it, dude? I just think that's so cool, dude. But that's a runner-up for meme of the month. One of them. Okay. What's up, Dwang771? Thanks for the sub, dude. Hey, if you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Let's get a like spike, sub spike, everything spike for being October, man. Autumn is here. Alright. Not really. I mean, it literally was like 94 degrees today in Alabama, so, you know. Access 9, what you talking about, dude? Yes, Luto, I agree. Trading on your gut is not trading at all. It's literally closing your eyes and throwing a dart at a dartboard. Friggin' echo. I can't fix the echo. John Henry Blog, let's go. Dude, oh my god. Why is it not updating? Dude, John's Family Vlogs, thank you so much for joining the Patreon and supporting the stream. We really, really appreciate it. None of this is popping up on my Streamlabs. It's so weird. Huh. Dude, Streamlabs and Patreon together are screwed. They try to do stuff well, but they just fail at it. Okay. Let me just get rid of Bitcoin for a minute. As you can see, we've got little more than 20 minutes before our daily close. Daily close at literally where we opened yesterday. We are at right now. We're up $3 from yesterday's or from today's open. Okay, so Doji and failing to break the 200-day moving average. Very weak. You dig the echo, Bradford? I don't think other people do. I don't know how to get rid of it. Besides just completely deleting my overlay, and that's just exactly the problem I have over on my other computer, having to just completely start over from nothing. IT guy said, I'll be here Wednesday. You know, it's only been like 2 weeks. I know he's busy, but anyway. AIDS, a lobby. Thanks for the sub. Welcome. Appreciate it. Say something in chat if you're new. What's up, Moon Landing? There's John's Family Vlogs. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate it. Sorry. Just, wow. Dang, approximately 200 million words with friends and draw something accounts reportedly accessed. Huh. If you have any Zynga account, you know, looks like hackers hacked Zynga databases. Okay, so maybe you want to go change your password or something, because Zynga's hacked. Jeez. For being noob. I don't know, man. I don't think he's noob. I just think that the system I have is so complex. It's crazy hardware, and it's just not jive. It had not been jiving well with the software. Okay. So yeah, man. I mean, I guess I don't know. We've looked at Bitcoin ad nauseum a little bit, right? Want to look back at another asset called EPD, and it's just beautiful, man. It's friggin' beautiful. Oh, hey, Larley, did you see corn? If you're still here, I don't know. But mother of God. So on this asset, EPD, at the top of the range, you failed. You up-thrusted out of the range, and now you've created a colossal potential slanted head and shoulders pattern with the neckline being around 27.78. Trying to hold above the 200-day moving average, but with this lower high right here, it may not sustain very long at all. Mike Brown, dude, thanks so much for the follow on Instagram. You know, really appreciate all those Instagram follows, Twitter follows, social media follows. Really helps. Thanks for that. Okay. So this could be a very, very nice move to the downside. And there's a gap fill to boot down to 25.51. And guess where this puts you? Puts you near the bottom of the range. So EPD's is beautiful potential short. Mr. Peabody, he made it. The Austin King, man. Oh, dude, Larley, look at this, man. Just look at it, okay? I'm pulling it up right now. It's ungodly. Remember when we talked about the day it bullishly engulfed at the PCZ? Bruh, looky here, look here, listen. It's beautiful. Jesse K, thanks for the follow on Instagram. Thank you. Okay. Doing it for the gram. So pleasing, so beautiful, so sexual. Corn, literal corn, not Bitcoin. It actually made it above. It closed at the 200-day moving average and followed the price action today, continuing to rise. It's absolutely beautiful. There might be, I think you're going to face a lot of resistance up at $4.02.5. What's going on? Oh, that's the wrong button. My bad. Right there might be, some sort of major. That's probably a good profit taking level potentially. Up there, because you just may never break that and dump again to the bottom. All right, but this is like we're talking about. This is how dreams are made. The divergence was there. The PCZ in a range you've been in since 2014. The corn, dude. Corn is king. Today anyway, and yesterday, it's been this way since mid-ish September. What's up, Maria? Well, hope you have a good time on your vacation. Austin's still on the short list. How's it selling the house? I mean, I'm just kind of like, I don't know, man, paralyzed. I don't even know, dude. It's just like, dude, it's just like, leaving home sucks because it's like, I don't like want to leave like where my parents are and stuff. And it's like, my dad's older, and I just know that I might regret it for the rest of my life leaving, Birmingham, when I could spend time with my parents while they're still here, So it's just like, it's really tough, man. Really tough. to figure out what I want, and I thought that it would just happen like the like this, man. The clouds would part, and there would be an answer. There would be an answer from the heavens, from God Himself, of where I would be going, where I should go, and I just can't figure it out, man. Just don't know. So, yeah, dude. Good question. Real good question, man. What's the ticker for corn? CORN to the US dollar, USD. Literally, the ticker is enlarged for reasons, dude. Here's your corn ticker. There it is, corn. Corn Connect. Logan3, thanks for the follow, man, on Instagram. Oh yeah, but I mean, I've already grown up. I grew up here, Adam, you know? It's like, so its roots are embedded thick or deep, whatever. It's right, Trader Mark. It's called freedom. I know it's called freedom, but I'm saying freedom can, you know, literally paralyze you. Like, you're just like paralysis from analysis. Like, where's the best place to go? Why? And it's like, I'm going there. It's like, I'm not going there. There's not going to be anyone I know there. I'm just be starting from scratch. What's up? Hey, Marshall, dude, thanks for the follow on Instagram. Dude, y'all are amazing. Thank you all for the follows, the likes, the subs, support, new patrons, everything. It's just been wonderful. Yeah, it's episode 700, and we're floating in the clouds today. Mile high or something. Oh, your corn, the triangle breakout or whatever. Yeah, the re-breakout. Just beautiful though, either way. So see it, $4 and 2.5 cents. Thanks, Elementa P, man. Yeah, I know everyone was thinking Bitcoin, but it's like, no, dude, literally corn. Corn itself. Corn on the cob or off. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you want. That's weird. What happened? Jay Sutton Bueller? Oh, I got you, dude. I got you. Trying to see what's happening. Jeff, man. Brian Hill, why are you here, dude? Well, because it's my stream. You know, my stream, not your stream. Why are you here? Just wondering, okay? Christina, I'm doing well. I appreciate it. I hope you are also doing great. Okay. By winter, the price of corn has to be up. Supply is going down. Yeah, well, I was saying something about it fundamentally. Grains or something. I know it can be, J-Mode. It's just it's all about regrets, because like one of my best friend's dad just passed away. You know, I went to it. It was like, I think 2 Fridays ago, and it just really made me think, you know. Rogalino's up in the chat. Let's go. Dude, for really nice. Thanks so much, dudes. Thank y'all for joining Patreon. There it was. I didn't know if y'all had actually joined yet under like a different name or something. So thank y'all, really. Holy crap. Much love. I think you'll get a lot out of the Patreon, even though I think you get a lot out of the stream maybe. And very grateful to have the opportunity. Okay. Alright, anyway, so let's look at UI. Whoa, big red can today. So you had that Momo ship breakout, but again, going nowhere. Going nowhere. This is just Ubiquity Incorporated. Came to fill a gap February of 2019, and it's rallied back up, and it's just barely holding on. Trying to hold above December 2018, that support, but I don't know if it's going to last. I mean, that's a big bearish engulfing candle on the day today. So you could see more downside. But hey, maybe you could set up for a double bottom or something. Who knows? Yeah, look, you sell off, you get to the same low, you might have higher levels of relative strength. There might be opportunity down here on UI. Okay, we got 11 minutes running out the clock until the daily close. We're almost there, chat. Light at the end of the tunnel. Kangage. Hype in the chat for, oh my god. Wells Fargo down 2.74% today. Filled the gap. Deep in the green on the short. Beautiful, dude. Freaking beautiful. Though it is only the beginning, and I'd like to see it go much lower. We know the targets. This is not the short covering area, but we're looking for it to go much lower. And this is wonderful. Freaking wonderful, dude, on Wells Fargo.
The Savior leads you, even when you don't know you are following.
Luta, thank you so much for the 1337. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, dude, it's like there's a, what is it? There's someone that's got their hand on your shoulder even when you don't feel it. You know, it's like, yeah, I get you, dude. I know what you're talking about. All right, can't get religious or do any of that in here. I don't do that, but I got you, man. I know what you're saying. Thank you, dude, for the elite contribution again. Oh my God, the Neos, the Tron Connects, the Verge, and the Jar. Wow. And the marijuana leaves, of course. How could we forget? That's right. Brett's probably going to win, dude. Hey, I made money off Brett. Well, I mean, it was like, you know, he's like, hey, what about this? We look at it. It's like, oh my God, dude, the divergence, everything. And it's like, boom. Wells Fargo, dude. Yes. No leap plot, no. Yeah, Brett, TA still fake though. Gotta love it, man. Okay. Baba short covering at 152. We continued today, I believe. If I can find it on my watch list, it's getting too long. Baba continuing to follow through on its selling. It's just beautiful, dude. These Gartleys, these ciphers, they're wonderful. Yeah, I know. Fake TA, fibs or Garbo. Remember that, dude? Just gotta love, man. Just looking at these, this was on the daily. All the divergence was so real. It was just beautiful. So yeah, unfortunately for all Chinese stocks, they got wrecked, but what are you gonna do? Wait, Spraga, dude, it's okay. LMNOP was just kidding, dude. It's a meme because people have said that before, like non-ironically, and it's just a meme now. You're good, Sprocket, man. All good. Deep memes. AMD just not falling yet, right? So AMD is out of his channel still. Hasn't touched the 200-day moving average since March. Could be going back down there at 2710 soon at some point. I think that you've double topped here, and there's a lot of downside potential on AMD. Sorry, man, let me make this only visible on the daily. Just look at this, man. It's like the high to the slightly higher high with much lower levels of relative strength. It was just, there it is, man. Of course, it could just, you know, be consolidating and break to the upside again. But But you just gotta think, man, higher risk areas up here, lower risk areas down here. That divergence, it's a weekly divergence, not really good. That's right, brainwaves. People confuse TA with absolute predictions just to gain probabilities. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's that, Nutzel, man? I don't know what you're saying. Is it doom and gloom Tuesday? I don't know. Things have been pretty... I mean, does this look like doom and gloom to you, dude? This looks like holy happiness, positivity, man. The Jesus, man. That's what it looks like to me. That Tuesday. Asking, okay, someone's saying, hey, is this a double bottom? I mean, maybe, but just... It might be, but to me it looks like distribution going on. It's there, but the divergence isn't really strong or anything, right? I mean, you could always just get a lower low, right? It's not. There's no impending price action reversal quite yet. I mean, maybe, but it's not
I
pivoted.
think in 10 years BTC will be worth at least 500k or zero. No way to go but way up or way down. Its characteristics seem to say that, to me.
I mean, you're probably right. It'll be one or the other. Luteman, dude, thanks for the lead contribution again. Holy crap, dude, coming in. You're the session top Jesus now. Thank you, dude. Karan Faisal, thanks so much for the sub, dude. Welcome. Glad to have you. So what are you doing? You're below the 200-week moving average for the second time. That's normally really bad, right? The first time, you get it all the time. You get that emotional response, get back above it. But once it's established that you made a much lower high, just a common retrace from your high to low, and you begin to reverse, it doesn't look good to me. It looks real bad, actually. This does seem like it could dump much lower, but hey, whatever. Go at your own risk. Just think that being able to 200-week moving average like that's awful. I mean, like something you could look at too is maybe, just maybe, 50% retrace. Hey, I think you might get, like, you could go all the way down to 1414 and then rally here, right? Before running up once more. And it seems very possible that you could break this ice line and run to the downside between the 113% 141.4% retrace, fib extension, whatever, before rallying again. So I don't know, man. To me, it just looks like you're in a correction. There's distribution going on. You're at a nice line, and there's very little divergence so far. Okay. Just like keep your eye on it though. Keep your eye on blue and see how it responds to the trend line, right? Horizontal line supports, resistances, they get broken all the time, but it's not about if they get broken, it's about how they respond after being broken, and that's something you got to keep in mind. Okay. Dude, I mean, we can check Activision Blizzard. I check it. I'm not always on stream when I check it though. So yeah, man, it's selling off. Maybe filling a gap soon to 51.55. Still looks okay. It hit a 382. What do you do with these fib notes? There's always a potential you reverse your price action. We did. But to the extent of how far we go, it's not too bad so far. All right? Really not too bad. Oops. My bad. Chat, I want you to know something. Guess what got a daily bullish, a daily golden cross? August 20th. Happened a while ago, but it's very good. You know, you're below the 20-day moving average, but the 50-day moving average is right around $51. That's some sort of back test of a support. I mean, nothing wrong with this. That's okay. You do that. You went almost straight up. So you pull back, you retrace, You recover, you make a higher low, people accumulate their position, and then we run again to the next fib node. You're just in some consolidation. But nothing abnormal, because we've had this plotted for God knows how long. It just hit the beginning of the golden zone and reversed. No big deal. Fane Print, thank you for watching, man. TJ Show says, huge fan, thanks for all your priceless insight, learning a ton. By the way, your early morning song, We Run the Nights, is my new fave. Do I have a new song? Chat? Anyone? Are you talking about the guy? Morgan Page or whatever the guy looked like? Yeah, maybe. You need Bitcoin to dump hard? Lindsay, that's not how it works, okay? Okay, so it is, hey, chat, it's time. Bruh. Your daily candle has closed. We've done it, man. We've done it. A new day has been born. Welcome to it. There it is. What was it? An indecision candle below the 200-day moving average once more, right? Once you broke it on the 26th, every day since then you've been below it, including yesterday and now today. Maybe something will change. You're finally back out of oversold territory. Barely. Just barely. So the death cross looms, the 50 moving average in time. If you keep this price action so weak, it'll eventually happen. The 50 and 200 are getting closer and closer each day now. And that's it. That's really all there is to it. So State of Kings, yes. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. That's a good song. Oh yeah, dude, from the night stream. Oh yeah, it was so good. I freaking love that song. Yeah. So that's why I'm here, man. I made it to the 2-hour mark on the stream time. Started 2 hours ago, and Bitcoin literally moved nothing. It didn't move from yesterday when I streamed the daily close. Same price. So great news, I guess. Whatever. We get it, man. We looked at a lot of assets today. Put a lot of work in. It's been a really good stream, and very, very grateful to have all nearly 500 of y'all still here after 2 hours. Really, really cool, dude. Hypometer. Artsy, there you go, dude. Turn the hypometer up. So, hey, remember, probably about to be getting out of here, but again, if you want to support the stream, you want to see me keep coming back multiple times a day to give analysis on different assets, on different markets, join the Patreon is one of the best ways to do it.
Is that a join?
KL, man, thanks for the 420 contribution. Thank you, dude. And the best time to join the Patreon is today. It's the first of the month, so that's why I'm talking about it. I seldom ever talk about you joining the Patreon or ever advocate for it. Okay. I've never had the Widowmaker T-Bone. No. Okay. I just want to say thanks so much again for all the new patrons who have joined today. I'll give one more shout out to them. Chris P, Marcelo, Kevin C, Sophie and Leah, John's Family Vlogs, Brookalinos, Spence, Chris S, Peggy K, Andrzej, Cohen VG, Cody B, and Wojake. Wojake. Thank y'all for joining the Patreon today. Really, seriously, it means everything. And the faith you put and the trust you put in me. Okay. Do I think Bitcoin will drop to 8,100? It's always a possibility, right? You're starting to get out of that oversold territory in the daily. Negative momentum is beginning to wane. So what can happen? What are you looking for if you really want to see a good trade setup opportunity on Bitcoin? Keep going sideways, keep breaking the upside a little bit more, and then you dump one more time after you get to neutral, after you get a little bit higher on the RSI. And when you dump one more time, you're going to hit those critical supports. When you hit those critical supports, you might be having that daily bullish divergence occur, and that is it. Okay, that's it. So thank you all for everything today. It means everything. Okay, so love y'all. So until next time, respect the TA.